Fashioned by Eliza, Mrs. Eliza Shoaib. Canada Fortune Group Inc., Mrs. Samira Maladina. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. Mr. Nasir Mahmood. Fusion Lounge, Mr. Imtiaz. Baba's Pizza and Wings, Mr. Ali. Bay Homes Canada, Mr. Ahmed German. Medina Institute and Masjid.
Hello and welcome everyone, and welcome to Crispy's Brampton Super League. We are here live presenting the second semi-final in the Division 1 game between Belleville and Mississauga Dolphins. I'm Irfan Mudassir, your commentator for tonight. And Belleville, who won the toss and have elected to bat, are already 32 for 1. In 4.4 overs. We are catching up in the 5th over. A good start so far from Belleville. Running at 6.86 and over right now. And Praveen coming in to bowl the 5th ball of the over. Given a bit of width, cut away, but straight to the fielder. Well fielded by the fielder at backward point. It looked like it was going to go to the boundary, but well fielded by the fielder. We've had a little bit rain this earlier in the day today here in Brampton, so the ground is a little bit damp, so it might be not as fast traveling on the ground. Kolumundri is on strike at 23. Again, width given and cut away, but straight to the fielder again. So a dot ball to end the 5th over. And Belleville Cricket Club are 32 for 1 after 5 overs. So both the winner of this match will be playing Saga Sixers, who won quite convincingly in the other semi-final, the first semi-final against Fusion next. Fusion, unfortunately, were disappointed that they couldn't keep the tempo going as they were doing throughout the season, and end up losing that semi-final. A good fought match, and in the end, Saga Sixers have reached the final. So the winners of this match between Mississauga Dolphins and Belleville will decide who plays the final next week on Tuesday, September 30th for the Division First. Of 12.
Chaudhary.
So Ali coming on the ball and nicely driven through the offside. First delivery, not going to go all the way. The field is a bit damp and ball not traveling as fast, but they managed to come back and good running between the wickets. I think that they managed to scramble 3 runs. Well, Ali Faruqi, Mississauga opting to bring the spinners on. Govinder is on 23 of 21 deliveries so far, with 1 4 and 2 6s to his tally. The 4 ball play right over mid-off. There's a fielder out in the deep, but that's gone all the way for 6 runs. No chance for the fielder. A perfect blinding of a shot, perfectly timed, and clears the boundary without any effort. Nice, good shot there by Govinder, and another 6 to the tally. So Belleville looking very positive right now. Run rate's 7.69, and it's last over the power play. with the ground conditions, we might not expect as high runs as we had seen in the previous games of close to 200. Bit of an extra bounce there from the ball, and seemed like the batsman got a bit of top edge, a flying edge, very difficult for the keeper, and they managed to get a single as they went behind the keeper. So far, 10 runs off this over. Belleville, who have won convincingly the division group, will be looking very in confidence to reach the final and hopefully win the division and the final championship, as they've been playing very well throughout the season. Sorry, coming to bowl the last ball of the power play, 4 ball and driven down the ground, but straight to the fielder. So a dot ball to end the 6th over and the end of the power play. Belleville are 44 for 1. And current run rate at 7.3 and over. So a lot of wickets in hand, and pretty good, decent start. Knowing with the conditions of the ground as damp and slow a little bit tonight, with the rain that was falling here earlier in the day. So one of our main partners for the Brampton Super League that made this a successful one, Canada One. One of our media partners, also Awaz and Toronto TV, Voice of Canadians, Times TV Digital, MM5, follow that, Community TV as well, with the latest news and videos of Brampton Super League of 2025.
RSAC Sports, Mr. Sultan Khan. Forever Beauty, Ms. Tabi Moazin. M5 News, Mr. Mustafa. AAR Digital News, Mr. Wakala. Pakistan Times, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem. Times TV, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem. Science Today, Mr.
So Praveen going to start the 7th over now. 4 ball, nicely played over mid-off again, and this one has cleared the boundary again. There's a fielder out in the deep, right on the boundary, but no chance. Very nicely hit by the batsman, Kowandeep, who is looking in very nice nick. Perfectly timed, picked it up nicely, and cleared the boundary without any effort again. Another 6 to his tally, and he's definitely looking very dangerous tonight for Mississauga Dolphins. Dot ball and almost a chance of a run out. The non-striker maybe backed up a little bit too much, but the bowler didn't decide to throw the ball at the stumps and possibly missing an opportunity of a sneaky run out. We're again up in the air. There's a fielder coming across, but between mid-on and mid-off, falling just short of the boundary, but they managed to stop the boundary and restricted the batsman for 2 runs. So Praveen going to come in now to bowl the fourth ball of the over. A full ball. This one nicely played off the front foot to the leg side, but straight to the fielder, the deep, protecting that boundary and cow corner area, wideish off mid-on, mid-wicket. Sandeep is on strike. Nice driven down the ground. To deep cover. So 10 runs coming off this over. So Belleville is doing pretty well with trying to up their run rate. Currently 7.9. So slowly they are creeping close to 8. Ideally, they want to get at least 9 runs on over by the end. This one up in the air. Fuller coming across. Chance for a catch. Falls right short of the boundary. And the ball basically died because of the dampness on the ground. And didn't quite go for 4 runs. So just a single. Half a chance for a catch. In the end, batsman ran 2 to end the over. And after 7 overs, Belleville are 56 for 1. As we were talking, the outfield is damp, so anything goes up in the air. If it's landing in these certain wet areas in the outfield, the ball is just dying down on the ground, and on other days they would have gone for 4 runs. So it's going to be a bit of challenging for the batting as well for the bowling side tonight. Not as many high run scoring match we might be expecting, but also for the bowling side, Mississauga Dolphins, it's going to be tough to try to keep the bowl as dry as possible. Ali Faruqi is carrying on with the second over and starts off with the dot delivery. And this one's up in the air a little bit, but it's safely just wide of the backward point fielder. He's a bit uppish on the shot. Possibly a leaning edge, slight leaning edge there. Batsman was trying to play through the covers, but in the end, if it was ended up being safe, and they managed to run 2 runs of that delivery. So as long as the runs are coming, Belleville should not be complaining at all. On the other hand, Kovinder has been timing the ball quite beautifully. This one given width away and cut away. Batsman's cut away, but just has enough legs to reach the boundary for 4 runs. So at one point thought that the fielder might be able to stop the boundary, but it was timed well enough that even with these damp conditions, the ball managed to reach the boundary for 4 runs. So now Belleville with that boundary are 62 for 1. We are halfway through the 8th over. Ali Faruqi to come and bowl the 4th ball of the over. The 4 ball, this one just guided towards mid-on for a single. Sandeep coming off strike and bringing Kovinder back on strike, who's on 41 of 28 deliveries so far. He's hit 4 sixes just to show how well he's timing the ball tonight. And it's very important for him and for Belleville to stay in at the crease as long as possible for them to establish a good competitive score to defend. Belleville, as a team, have been very consistent throughout the season with the batting and the bowling, and mostly all the players throughout the season, regardless of what number they're batting, have contributed very well, and that's the reason they've been very successful in the batting as well in the bowl, while the bowling, sorry. Uh, and so a lot of good team effort all around has helped Belleville win the group stages, and now they'll be looking to reach the finals. So at the end of the 8th over, Belleville are 64 for 1 now.
Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association. To all the representatives of the PVCA, Tamil One TV, Mr. Subanasiri Vaitalingam, Octane Sports, Mr. Aizabasi, Sunrise Employment Services, Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for standing with us and fueling our journey.
So this partnership is building out quite nicely for Belleville. 34 of 29 deliveries so far between Kulwinder and Sandeep, where 14 have been contributed from Sandeep. Kulwinder is the man who's looking in very fine form tonight. Ramiz coming in to bowl now, a change of bowling for Mississauga. Full ball and driven down the ground towards deep mid-off. There's a fielder there, so just a single of that delivery. And as you can see in the warm chat of the run rate, Belleville increasing that run rate as they're going. A couple of overs went a bit flat after losing that wicket, but they've carried on with the momentum and consistently keeping that 8 runs and over right now, just under 7.96 technically. But very much close to that 8 runs and over run rate that they are targeting at the moment. So with a lot of wickets in hand that can quite easily reach up coming into the dead overs. So a bit of width, but not quite cutting away. Straight to the fielder. Bit of a back foot punch. Straight to extra cover, who's in the 30 yards. So no run and a dot ball. Just 2 runs so far of this over. Better over from Mississauga Dolphins' perspective. This one a bit of full toss, driven down the ground through the gap. But the deep extra cover fielder on the boundary restricts Belleville to a single. Ramiz Rafiq comes in to bowl the 5th ball. A full delivery down the ground, again played by the batsman. Just a mid-on. Bowler almost chasing to grab that ball himself. So a bit of better over so far from Mississauga Dolphin. Just 4 runs coming off this over. And looks like it's a dot ball. Oh, misfield there. Lazy fielding by the fielder. Very sloppy. A delivery that should have been a dot ball in the end. Went through the fielder's hand. Bowler is disappointed, but managed to end the over with a single. Sandeep, who's batting right now with 16 or 14 deliveries. Played 39 matches. Has reached that 1,000 runs mark. Kovinder, on the other hand, who's played 41 matches throughout the whole format, 810 runs, strike rate of 168, which is quite impressive, keeping it that consistently. And Ali Faruqi, who's coming back on the bowling, with 851 wickets to his name. A lot of matches though, 650, been around for a long time in Canada, playing a lot of cricket. And he's been known, especially in Mississauga Dolphin, known in the GTA, Greater Toronto area, for a lot of cricket in different leagues. So it's good to see that Mississauga Dolphins reached the semi-finals, and they'll be looking to get into the finals as well, and hopefully win the championship. During the season, they must have the loss of a full ball, and batsman trying to play a reverse sweep. In the end, gets bowled out. So Sandeep, I think frustration got to him. The pressure Mississauga Dolphins were putting on, not a lot of runs came on the previous over and forced Sandeep in making a rational shot, which in the end he completely misses and gets clean bowled out. So a very important wicket for Mississauga Dolphins, and well deserved as the pressure that they built on with tight bowling in the last couple of overs. So Belleville now are 70 for 2, and we are in the 10th over. So the new batsman coming in for Belleville is Manjinder Singh. I've got to give credit to Belleville. You know, there's a lot of this team travels a lot to come and be playing in the Brampton Super League throughout the season. If there's no traffic, they're still about 3 hours away, and coming and playing at late nights during the week. Give them credit and respect for being committed and playing in the Brampton Super League, and reaching the semi-finals and winning their division quite convincingly as well. They've been probably one of the main teams this year. A big appeal for LBW, but it seemed like a bit half-hearted appeal at one time, and not out was given. So another dot ball, full ball here. It's getting a bit tough to hit it out the square at the moment, especially anything on to the ground. You can see the bowlers are trying their hardest to keep the ball as dry as possible. A lot of dampness on the ground, so it's going to be tough to grip as well. Well, now the ball might tend to get heavy. This one played upish over the infield on the offside, and managed to get 2 runs in Manjinder. So one more delivery left of the 10th over, and played straight down the ground to mid-on fielder protecting that boundary. So a single to end the over. And that will bring Belleville to 73 for 2 after 10 overs. So halfway through now in the first innings. Tough conditions out here tonight. Dampness due to early rain during the day. And we expect not as high scoring match. Normally teams are targeting that 200 mark, but I think today with giving the conditions on the ground and the dampness, I think around 160, 180 is the ideally good competitive score that teams will probably want to reach. But if they can keep at least 8 runs and over, 8 to 9 runs and over will be the target. Right now, Belleville is 7.3. So Mississauga Dolphins have reduced the run rate down due to the last few overs, bringing another wicket as well in the last over. So let's help them bring back the game. And they'll be hoping to restrict Belleville, and ideally they don't want to chase too many runs. Seems we have a bit of a delay here on the field. Umpires just looking at the ball. It's most likely getting a bit out of shape due to dampness, and a ball has been changed. So after 10 overs, ball has been changed as well. And yes, most likely due to the wet conditions, it's probably lost its shape quite soon than normal. So umpire decided to change the ball. And Ali Faruqi is going to carry on with his last over, actually. Also, Ramiz Rafiq is coming into bowl to play in the stats, so we got a bit confused. Ali Faruqi bowled the previous over. So dot balls to start, Ramiz. Majinder is the new batsman, and he should be targeting to try to give as much strike to Kovinder as much as possible. Another swing and a miss. So they don't put too many pressure on themselves, because Kovinder's been there since the beginning and looking in good form. Already 46. So Manjinder try to rotate the strike and maybe give Kovinder as much strike as possible. And that's been 3 dot balls on a row. All 3 deliveries, the batsman just not getting in the right position. And a bit wild swing going on, and swing. Basically not connecting the ball again. The 4th ball, it just guided it down and to bring him on strike. So I think they should have done that from the first 3 deliveries. And now you put in Manjinder on strike, but only 2 deliveries left on the over. Ideally, you want the man who's been there the longest to keep and maintain the strike as much as possible till the new batsman settles in. And Ramiz comes in to bowl the 5th ball of the over. Nice off leg break there from it's turning away from the batsman. It was a bit of a left arm orthodox, because it's a bowler's left arm. So it's a right arm bowler, be leg break, but it's going left arm. Also getting some good spin there, Ramiz. A bit of nice flighted up, not too quick, so it's floating in the air more than what the batsman seemed comfortable at the moment. This one's a bit in the air, the chance for a catch, but just falling short of the fielder. And Belleville managed to scramble a single of the last delivery. And at the end of the 11th over is 76 for 2. Just 3 runs coming of that over. So another good tight over from Mississauga Dolphins. And Belleville just putting under a little bit of pressure here. They don't want the boundaries to dry up too much. And since the power play, we haven't seen too many. And Kowinder has been mostly on the non-striker end at the moment. So ideally, you want to bring him on strike as soon as possible. When Farooqi comes to start his last over. And Manjinder is targeting that mid-wicket area and consistently not getting in the connection that he wants. It seems like he's trying to play that too much towards the leg side. This one, the umpire is going down leg, so wide was given. Full ball up in the air, it's out for a catch it, and it's been caught. And deep mid-off, has it? No, actually it hasn't. For a reason we thought it had caught, but looks like it's a bit of a misfield. Half a chance. I don't think in the end the fielder quite got to it. No, he didn't. He had no chance. He actually cleared the boundary. Even the fielder was on the boundary line, and it's gone for 6 runs. So we couldn't quite get the full image here, unfortunately, and a little bit of a confusion of actually what happened there. But 6 runs, so much needed boundary there. And this one's up in the air again, and it's towards the leg side. This time it has no problem clearing that mid-wicket area that Manjinder has been targeting it for some while, and now back-to-back 6s. So it seems like he finally is getting his iron and managed to connect that ball quite beautifully. So 2 6s in a row, and much needed boundaries for Belleville to help bringing them back into the game here. So a bit again up in there, the fielder at deep mid on, and this time he has been caught right at the boundary. So Manjinder was going for the 3rd 6 in a row, played it nicely, but not quite good enough to clear that fielder who was right at the boundary line at deep mid on, and went straight down his throat. And that's the end of Manjinder Singh, who ended up scoring 17 of 12 deliveries with 2 6s to his tally. And Belleville now lose their 3rd wicket. They are 89 for 3. Still 2 deliveries left in this 12th over. Kowinder has been the man who's been setting this score, and he's on 47 of 36 deliveries so far. It's important for him now to carry on and most likely try to bat throughout this whole innings if possible, and try to help Belleville establish a good defending score. So Sukhpreet Basra is the new batsman who's come in, and number 5. Full ball and just wide of the short mid-wicket area fielder, and batsman managed to come, ran the first one quite hard, managed to get 2 runs. One more delivery left. And it comes in. And this one just outside off stump. Batsman trying to guide it towards third man area, but in the end completely misses it. So dot ball to end the 12th over. Belleville are 91 for 3. So Maurice carry on. Nicely played again towards the leg side for a single. Belleville batsmen still keep targeting that mid-wicket leg side area. In the beginning, we saw quite a lot of nice shots played over cover, mid-off. But now I think they're just batsmen trying to hit it too hard and just unfortunately not connecting the ball as nicely as they would like. I think they're trying to hit the ball too hard and sacrificing their timing in the process. But Kovinder is on 48 now. He's on the non-striker end. Full ball, it's up in the air. There's a shout for a catch it. Cleared the fielder. It had enough legs to it. It timed it nicely that it went all the way for 6 runs. So another nicely shot played over mid-on again, and it's gone for 6 runs. Back-to-back sixes, and this is exactly what Belleville wanted to help increase their run rate, and that brings their 100 up. They're 104 for 3 now in 12.3 overs. Also joining me in the commentary box now, a little bit late, but Obair nevertheless is here. Welcome, Obair.
Thank you, Irfan Bhai, and viewers. I think so. Dolphins are struggling right now due to the score. I think so. Belleville 104 in 12.4 overs. Ramiz in 2.4 overs, giving in 21 runs, not taking a wicket. I think so. It's due to the outfield. Irfan, what do you think? Outfield is basically helping the batsmen out.
I think it's quite damp field, so it's mostly the sixes that we see. I know there was a change in bowl. I think since the bowl has been changed, previous bowl most likely got a bit heavier due to the wetness on the ground. But yeah, it doesn't seem as high scoring match innings that we might expect from compared to other days. Nonetheless, it's a semi-final, and there's another
Misfield
shot play straight through, but a misfield in the deep, and 4 runs. So Belleville, they've fought very hard back in this over, and this is a much better over for them.
And then Ramiz also went for a very expensive in this over too.
Yeah, 18 runs of this over, so 13 overs now, completed 109 for 3. So Kovinder has kept the innings. He's been seeing other batsmen getting out from normally on the non-strikers end. Belleville they were drawing out a bit of boundaries in the last few overs, but the last over has really brought their confidence back right up now, and yeah, I'd be expecting them at least to my expectations or my predictions actually would say that we'll be looking around 150, 160 today.
So do you think that 150 and 160 on board and Dolphins obviously fielding right now, you think it would be an easy target for them, or would you think
I,
Belleville will give them a hard time?
I don't think it's not, for both sides. I don't think it's anything easy. It's going to be tough due to just the fuel conditions are going to be a lot of come into play prospectively because of the unless we see any dryness, but during the night it's a bit still getting cool, chilly weather in a way. Even though we're 21, there's no sun. It's very hard for the ground to dry out.
Right.
And yeah, most likely it's gonna see how either side it can go, but how they manage the conditions is gonna be the determine who's gonna win this match. I would say.
Hmm.
Um,
I guess Dolphin has to do the hard working, and obviously to get the score lower than the expectations, whatever the Belleville is required, and you have to stop them. I know the outfield is wet, but that doesn't mean that you don't give your 100%. You have to give your 100% and try to stop the ball.
Yeah, Mississauga, I think if they can restrict them to, it's going to be a tough ask from here, but they want to below 150 or 160, which looks like due to the current run rate, Belleville is looking around there, about 8 runs and over.
I think in T20, a 1 over can change. A few wickets can change the game, and then that's what we have seen even in the international cricket as well. Few wickets change the game. And then that's what happens. If Belleville does go with the plan of not losing wickets and then scoring as per the requirements they do feel, I think so. It would be a good handsome score.
Yeah, and from Belleville, I think it's only Cowinder who's really been connecting the ball mostly, and the rest of the batsmen have been a bit wild swing. This one's up in the air. There's a chance for a catch, and well caught there by the fielder and deep mid off.
No, I think so. It's dropped.
Was it dropped? I thought it was almost a celebration, but yeah, it looks like it has dropped. So I thought he had it in his hand and he threw the ball in celebration. But apologies to that. So the chance goes down. So a better over from Mississauga Dolphins. Just 3 runs of this over. So after 14 overs, Belleville 112 for 3. And at this stage, the projected score is 160 exact. And that's the minimum that I think they will be looking to go at least get to. I think anything below that, Belleville will be disappointed. But yeah, they're doing well. Only 3 wickets in hand. They've lost 7 wickets in hand. But it's important for Mississauga Dolphins now to try to, especially these coming dead overs now, 6 overs to go. So the last 5 overs is going to be very crucial for both sides, determining their position for the second half of the game. Change of bowling now, and Saad Ahmed is coming on back on attack. He's only bowled 1 over previously. Conceded 10 runs. So captains decided to bring on the seamer again. Sukhpreet bus round strike. In the air, but safe. Land safely just towards deep mid-off for a single. So another nice shot play there, 6 runs. And clears the boundary without any trouble. So 8 runs now of this over, just 2 deliveries. A slow delivery there by Salva, and batsman managed to pick it up in the end, but got a bit of an inside edge to fine leg for a single. Govinder is on strike. As he pulled away to the leg side for a single towards mid-wicket area. So even with the tough conditions, Belleville has been getting those important, very vital boundaries and managed to mostly get 6s. I think anything down the ground seems to be a bit tough. So again up in the air, there's a fielder at the deep, but it's cleared safely. And it's gone for 4 runs. A couple of bounces. And ended up 4 runs. So another good over from Belleville's perspective. 14 runs of this over so far. And just one more. So last delivery of the over. So comes in. He's straight down the ground for a single towards mid-off. And at the end of the 15th over, Belleville are 127 for 3. So a much better over from Belleville. They've really increased their run rate now.
Logistics, Mr. Imran Ahmed. Revel Realty, Mr. Abe Mathur. Canada Limo, Mr. Irfan. MK Associates, Elise Qureshi. JKN.
So now the current run rate has gone above 8 runs and over, just 8.47. So close to 8.5 runs and over now. Just shy under that. And the projected score now, if they finish it like this, another 5 overs to go, will be 169. Belleville looking in much better position now. Sukhpreet has given good support to Govinder. Took a bit of a while to get going. This one straight up in the air, right over the bowler's head, and it's gone for 6 runs. What a beautiful shot there. And picked it up nicely. Ramiz bowling it full, right up in the slot, and Sukhpreet says thank you very much and clears the boundary for 6 runs. Now Sukhpreet is on 37, just 16 deliveries, 4 6s and a 4 to his tally. It's an unbelievable strike rate of 231. Full ball, and this one in the air and again. But fielder at deep mid-off, just falling short of him. Not just chance. Seems like chances are coming, but the ball not really carrying to the fielders. Seems luck is favoring Belleville at the moment. Full ball again. This one towards mid-on. The fielder getting underneath it, and he managed to catch that one. Well washed by the fielder at deep mid-on. And Kovinder ends his innings there on 54. And the man's been there since the beginning of the innings. And in the end, it gets caught right at the boundary. So that's the end of Kovinder Singh, who was on made 41 deliveries with 2 4s and 4 6s. And Belleville now are 134 for 4. So crucial wicket for Mississauga Dolphins to get that wicket of the man who was in form from the beginning, Kovinder Singh. And they'll be looking to now trying to put more pressure. Verdi comes in, swings and miss straight away. Half-hearted appeal from the wicket keeper there for stumping. And not out was given. Driven down the ground on the leg side for a single. Fielder from wideish mid wicket, deep mid comes in, collects the ball. Just one delivery left for the 16th over. Ramiz Rafiq comes in. Wideish delivery, Supreet for a swing. In the end, the umpire has signaled a wide delivery. In the one stage, the batsman thought the umpire was not going to give it a wide, but full ball played down the ground. Sorry, that one is going up in the air and for 6 runs. Nicely played, picked it up nicely on the offside and plays mid-off for 6 runs. At the end of the 16th over, Belleville 142 for 4. Sukhpreet has reached 44 of just 18 deliveries, so that's come quite fast. And in a very short period, if you look at his tally, like it just shows how the day has been, the night has been, with 5 6s and only 1 4, showing the condition of the field that is very difficult to play down the ground for 4. The ground is damp, so you have to clear the ropes and try to aim for those 6s rather than 4s. And he's executed it quite nicely throughout tonight and has contributed to this score. And right now, the projected score has gone up to 178 if they keep up this run rate. 8.88 runs and over. Sandeep Kumar coming in to bowl the 17th over now. And Vadik Singh is going to be on strike. A short outside off stump, and it's trying to swing and a miss from the batsman, trying to guide it towards that point area. Not getting a hold of that one. So he runs in to pull the second ball of the over. Full delivery, driven down the ground. It's a mix-up between the wickets, and in the end, the keeper misstumbled it, and the batsman managed to scramble a single in the end. So everything seemed to be happening on that delivery. Almost a run out, and in the end, there was a single. Slowish delivery, but full toss and just guided towards backward point. The fielder there, but managed to get a single. Somebody runs in to bowl the fourth ball of the over. Short ball. Batsman pulls away a bit unorthodox style. Almost like a tennis shot. I think he didn't expect it. He was expecting the ball to bounce a little bit higher, and in the end, crouched down and pulled it through the mid-wicket area, just for a single though, as a fielder in the deep. So no boundaries of this over so far. So a good over from Mississauga. Right up in the block hole, and again, just a single of this delivery. So good smart bowling from Sandeep Kumar has not conceded too many runs in this over. Just 4 runs and over. You should be happy with that. No boundaries coming, most importantly for Mississauga Dolphins. And again, right in the block hole to end the over, dot ball. And Belleville 146 for 4 after 17 overs. Sandeep Kumar has brought Mississauga Dolphins back into that game, putting a little bit more pressure on Belleville, but there's still over 8 runs and over, so it shouldn't be too disappointing. So 8.59 runs and over is their current run rate. So at this stage, they still should be scoring 172. We project this with the current run rate as they go. 3 overs to go. And Sukhpreet Basra will be on strike. He's on 46 now. Just 20 deliveries. 5 sixes and a 1-4. Strike rate of 230. And the new bowler coming in is Hussain, who hasn't bowled at all tonight. South over the stupid outside off stump. Widest delivery. Went straight up in the air, but didn't have enough legs to, in the end, to either to cross the boundary or reach into a fielder's hand, and ended up falling in no man's land for a single. So 2 runs, and managed to scramble for 2 runs. Sukhpreet now just 2 runs shy of his half century. Was pushed wider, fuller and wider from Hussain, and the batsman was unable to get any bat onto that. Top ball. Hussain comes into both third ball of the over, wideish, and that one slapped straight through over the bowler's head, and looks like it just fell short of the boundary line for 4 runs. Umpire just confirming from the fielder. And 4 has been given. So that brings Sukhpreet to his half century, 52 now. He's at 23 deliveries. Driven to deep mid-on for a single. At one stage, we were thinking that it's going to be a low-scoring match, but it has turned out to be a good high-scoring. Now they're getting good boundaries. Another boundary of that delivery, nicely played through the offside, through the covers, and ended up going for 4 runs. It was a bit of a gamble, most likely, bringing Hussain. He hasn't bowled a toe in the whole over. This was a short ball and pulled away, and it's gone over mid-wicket for 6 runs. And I was saying the captain probably putting pressure on Hussain to bring him very late in the innings. He hasn't bowled at all tonight, and that gamble hasn't paid off, bringing him into the 18th over. And ended up being quite expensive in the end. 17 runs coming off that last over. Not the over that Mississauga Dolphins wanted. But Belleville will be not complaining at all. That it's really helped them with their run rate. Now they're above 9 runs and over. And has taken their projected score now to 181. Which will be a tough ask tonight, I would say, due to the conditions. But it seems like the ground has starting to show some dryness, and the ball is trying to travel a little bit in the air, but falling short again from deep mid-on fielder, falling in no man's land. And just for a single. Deep comes on strike. So Deep runs in to bowl the second ball of the over. A 4 ball, nicely played through the covers. Upish, feeling the deep, but he slips down on the outfield and completely misses the ball and is run away for 4 runs. So tough conditions in the field for the fielders out there in the deep, sliding and slipping. And where it should have been just a single, ended up being 4 runs. So Mississauga Dolphins will be a bit disappointed with that. But fielder losing his step. Nicely played towards the leg side. Looking for 2 runs, but in the end just settling in for a single. Belleville have really built this innings to, give them credit for that. This didn't start off as good, but they've kept their head down and gone on with their business, and now building a very good competitive score. That might be tough for Mississaugas to chase down, but the Dolphins do tend to have a strong and deep batting lineup, so anything is possible. But it's definitely not going to be easy for them tonight. And Belleville have made sure of that. So play 2 again towards leg side area for a single. The dead overs have really favored Belleville. And so far 9 runs of this over. Still another delivery left. The leap comes in. Play through the covers. Feeling the deep, but this time a dive, effective. Good effective dive, and managed to stop the boundary and keeps the batsman to just 2 runs. And at the end of the 19th over, Belleville 174 for 4 now.
Mr. Fareed Sheikh.
Last over
TriStar
coming.
Trading, Retail, and Wholesale, Mr. SM Taki.
And they're still
City
giving
of
9
Brampton.
runs.
To all the
This
representatives
over
of City of
183
Pakistan Veterans
will
Cricket
be
Association.
the
To all the
score.
representatives of the PVCA. Tamil One
Good
TV,
competitive
Mr.
score.
Subanathan. Octane Sports, Mr.
For
Aizabasi.
Belleville.
Sunrise Employment Services, Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This
Looks like it's Saad coming in to bowl the last over of the innings. So the captain has decided to end the innings with the seamer. Saad has been a bit expensive in his first 2 overs. 25. It's been another possibly gamble from the captain, but time will tell if it was the right decision to give him the last over. Sukhpreet is on strike with a 57. For delivery, Whitish played down the ground. Baz was trying to give himself room to play towards the offside. In the end, he ended up going a bit too much towards the leg side, trying to give himself room and not really connecting the ball. And then the end up had to stretch for it. Managed to play it straight down the ground though for a single. Sadiq has come on strike now. He's on 20 of just 11 deliveries. 2 4s and a 6 to his tally as well. Strike rate of 181. Saad comes in to bowl the second ball. 4 ball, nicely played over mid-wicket. This one, no chance for the fielder. Beautiful shot. Well picked up nice and early, all the way for 6 runs. So the batsman comes across to the offside. Bowler didn't have chance to adjust his line, and in the end gets a very important 6 runs for Belleville. And that takes him to 181 for 4 now. Just four deliveries still left. 7 runs coming of this over so far, and this is the last over. Full toss ball, a bit uppish, but played over his leg side. Managed to get come back for 2 runs. Managed to scramble 3 runs in the end. So it's good running by the Belleville team. You can see Mississauga, the rags are out. Bowlers are struggling to grip the ball. It's having tough dampness. And, Belleville will be batting very nicely throughout this innings. Up in the air towards 3rd man, backward point area, but safely. Ends up being safe and just a single. Like we were saying, Bell will be keeping an eye on, have got an eye of how the field is playing, and hopefully they will know it'll be tough to bowl. Make sure to keep the ball dry as much as possible. It's going to be the challenge. So again, played on the leg side, over mid-wicket, no fielder out there in the deep, and it's gone all the way for 6 runs. Beautiful. Actually, it hadn't gone anywhere. Actually, we thought it had crossed the boundary, but it just fell short of the boundary and the ball, because the ground was so wet and damp that it got stuck into the ground. We don't see that very often. And we apologize to the viewers for that. I thought the cameraman was having a bit of a challenge picking up the ball. So we thought it was very much a 6, but it didn't even end up going for 4. This shows what kind of conditions the players are dealing with here tonight at Turner Fenton Park here in Brampton, Ontario. And the last ball of the over played towards mid-wicket. And they're coming back for 3. It was a bit suicidal run, very optimistic. I think in the end they managed to get 2 runs to end the innings. Just gonna wait for the scoreboard to update. Regardless, Belleville have scored a good competitive score, and we'll be catching up shortly after the break and see how Mississauga Dolphins go on about this to try to chase this runs down.
Of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing
Octane Sports, Mr. Aiz Abbasi. Sunrise Employment Services, Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for standing with us and fueling our journey. Together, we are creating something truly special. A heartfelt thank you to Lahori Flame Restaurant, Mr. Iftikhar Khan, SK Cloth, Mr. Shan Hamid, Pegasus Shipping and Maritime Logistics, Mr. Imran Ahmed, Revel Realty, Mr. Abe Matthew, Canada Limo, Mr. Irfan, MK Associates, Ilyas Qureshi, What a Cake, Mr. Tariq Pervez, JKN Flooring, Mr. Kamaljit Singh, Fashion by Aliza, Mrs. Aliza Shoaib, Canada Fortune Group Inc., Mrs. Samira Maladina, Mr. Nasir Ali, Yashi Sports, Mr. Nasir Mahmood, Fusion Lounge, Mr. Imtiaz, Baba's Pizza and Wings, Mr. Ali, Bay Homes Canada, Mr. Ahmed German, Medina Institute and Masjid, Mr. Yusuf German, Arsak Sports, Mr. Sultan Khan, Forever Beauty, Ms. Tabi Moazin, M5 News, Mr. Mustafa, AAR Digital News, Mr. Wakil, Pakistan Times, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Times TV, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Signs Today, Mr. Sohail, iPro Realty, Mr. Niraj Biman, SV Media, Mr. Subanasiri Vitalingam, Finity Sports, Mr. Shoaib Qureshi, Mr. Fareed Sheikh, TriStar Trading, Retail and Wholesale, Mr. SM Taki, City of Brampton, to all the representatives of City of Brampton, Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association, to all the representatives of the PVCA, Tamil One TV, Mr. Subanasiti Vaitalingam, Octane Sports, Mr. Aiz Abbasi, Sunrise Employment Services Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for standing with us and fueling our journey. Together, we are creating something truly special. A heartfelt thank you to Lahori Flame Restaurant, Mr. Iftikhar Khan, SK Cloth, Mr. Shan Hamid, Pegasus Shipping and Maritime Logistics, Mr. Imran Ahmed, Revel Realty, Mr. Abe Matthew, Canada Limo, Mr. Irfan, MK Associates, Ilyas Qureshi, What a Cake, Mr. Tariq Pervez, JKN Flooring, Mr. Kamaljit Singh, Fashion by Aliza, Mrs. Aliza Shoaib, Canada Fortune Group Inc., Mrs. Samira Maladina, Mr. Nasir Ali, Yashi Sports, Mr. Nasir Mahmood, Fusion Lounge, Mr. Imtiaz, Baba's Pizza and Wings, Mr. Ali, Bay Homes Canada, Mr. Ahmed German, Medina Institute and Masjid, Mr. Yusuf German, Arsak Sports, Mr. Sultan Khan, Forever Beauty, Ms. Tabi Moazim, M5 News from Mustafa, AAR Digital News, Mr. Wakil, Pakistan Times, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Times TV, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Signs Today, Mr. Sohail, iPro Realty, Mr. Niraj Biman, SV Media, Mr. Subanasiri Vitalingam, Affinity Sports, Mr. Shoaib Qureshi, Mr. Farid Sheikh, TriStar Trading, Retail and Wholesale, Mr. SM Taki, City of Brampton, to all the representatives of City of Brampton, Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association, to all the representatives of the PVCA, Tamil One TV, Mr. Subanasiti Vaitalingam, Octane Sports, Mr. Aiz Abbasi, Sunrise Employment Services Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for standing with us and fueling our journey. Together, we are creating something truly special. A heartfelt thank you to Lahori Flame Restaurant, Mr. Iftikhar Khan, SK Cloth, Mr. Shan Hamid, Pegasus Shipping and Maritime Logistics, Mr. Imran Ahmed, Revel Realty, Mr. Abe Matthew, Canada Limo, Mr. Irfan, MK Associates, Ilyas Qureshi, What a Cake, Mr. Tariq Pervez, JKN Flooring, Mr. Kamaljit Singh, Fashion by Aliza, Mrs. Aliza Shoaib, Canada Fortune Group Inc., Mrs. Samira Maladina, Mr. Nasir Ali, Yashi Sports, Mr. Nasir Mahmood, Fusion Lounge, Mr. Imtiaz, Baba's Pizza and Wings, Mr. Ali, Bay Homes Canada, Mr. Ahmed German, Medina Institute and Masjid, Mr. Yusuf German, Arsak Sports, Mr. Sultan Khan, Forever Beauty, Ms. Tabi Moazim, M5 News from Mustafa, AAR Digital News, Mr. Wakil, Pakistan Times, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Times TV, Mr. Mohammed Nadeem, Signs Today, Mr. Sohail, iPro Realty, Mr. Niraj Biman, SV Media, Mr. Subanasiri Vitalingam, Affinity Sports, Mr. Shoaib Qureshi, Mr. Farid Sheikh, TriStar Trading, Retail and Wholesale, Mr. SM Taki, City of Brampton, to all the representatives of City of Brampton, Pakistan Veterans Cricket Association, to all the representatives of the PVCA, Tamil One TV, Mr. Subanasiti Vaitalingam, Octane Sports, Mr. Aiz Abbasi, Sunrise Employment Services Inc., Mr. Naveed Chaudhary. This wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our sponsors. Your belief in our mission and continued encouragement make all the difference. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for standing with us and fueling our journey.
So welcome back. We're back live again. Match between Mississauga Dolphins and Belleville, the second semi-final of the Division 1. Belleville have scored 190 for 6 in 20 overs. And we're going to catch on now how Mississauga Dolphin goes on about chasing this score. It's going to be a tough ask, but Mississauga Dolphins have the batting lineup to chase these runs down. Good contribution by Belleville, but the outfield is going to be challenging for the fielding side as well as the batting side. Straight away, Mississauga Dolphins starts off beautifully played towards the offside for 4 runs. Bit of width by the bowler, and batsman punished it straight away. Nitish Kumar, who's in another Canadian player in the side, says thank you very much and starts off with his first delivery for 4 runs. A perfect start from Mississauga Dolphins. Again, width given. This one again up pitch in the air, but not going all the way. Fielder in the deep. 2 runs coming to the tally. Sorry, a single. And Omer Ghani coming on strike now for Mississauga Dolphins. And the kind of full delivery, just played down the ground, straight to the fielder. Big swing and a miss there by Omer Ghani. Bit short delivery from Chandan, but Omer not taking full advantage. Width given again. This was up in the air, top edge, and it's been caught by Belleville. Very important wicket. A danger batsman, Omer Ghani, gets out without troubling the scorers. And just third delivery phase ends up topping edge this straight towards short third man area, and fielder makes no mistakes and in the end catches it quite comfortably. So Mississauga Dolphins have lost the first wicket in the first over on the 5th delivery. Mississauga Dolphins need 9.7 runs and over to chase these scores. The new batsman coming in for Mississauga Dolphin is Amir Hamza. Righty's delivery and a dot ball to end the first over. Mississauga Dolphins are 5 for 1. So now the run rate required is 9.79. Gurjeet is going to be pacer starting from the other end. Starts off beautifully with perfect line and length to Nitish, who just blocks it. So a dot ball for Gurjeet to start his spell. Gurjeet runs in to bowl the second ball of the over. Full ball and a swing and a miss by Nitish. Trying to play through the covers, but not connecting at all. It's important for Mississauga Dolphin to get this, utilize this power play to the full potential if they want to chase this down. So it's played straight down the ground behind the bowlers, and this time it reaches the boundary for 4 runs. So it was hit quite nicely and hard, straight past the bowler, and went for 4 runs in the end quite comfortably. Even with the wet outfield, damp outfield, ball had no trouble crossing the boundary. He comes in to bowl the 4 ball. This one is pulled away, but straight towards square leg. There was a chance for a catch. It was quite low. And the bat fielder managed to get a hand to it. In the end, Mississauga Dolphin managed to get a single. Again, swing and a miss. Hamza only facing his second delivery. Good line and length from Gurjeet here, just targeting that outside off stump, giving a little bit extra width to the batsman, but good length on bowling in the slot. This one cut in off the seam quite a bit, but batsman managed to get a bit of a good edge, and it's gone all the way for 4. It had enough legs, and 4 runs. So to end the over, a much better over from Mississauga Dolphins' perspective. Now they are 14 for 1 after 2 overs. Chandan coming back on the attack, carry on, and he'll be bowling his second over. He conceded only 5 runs in the first over. It was a good start, getting in a wicket as well. Full ball, nicely played, beautifully timed, and hit very hard and powerful through the covers for 4 runs. No chance for no fielder, even though they had a fielder in the deep, but he's a bit more towards extra cover area. And even him, he didn't even have a chance to get to that ball. So actually he's gone all the way for 6 runs. And thought it would just bounce short of the boundary, but it had enough air to it that it cleared the boundary for 6 runs. And over in the air again, and this time on the leg side. Fielder in the deep, mid-wicket. Got his hand to it, but drops it in the end. It was a good effort. Tough conditions. He slipped as well, but it's disappointing that he didn't fully keep a hold on to that, because a very important wicket of Nitish Kumar, dangerous batsman at the crease. It's very important for Belleville to get him out as well as soon as possible. Dot ball. The four ball. This one played over mid wicket, and this time no chance for the fielder in the deep. Plays it quite comfortably. 6 runs. So expensive over this is turning out to be for Belleville, and nicely played by Amir Hamza over mid wicket for 6 runs. So Mississauga Dolphins are up to the challenge to chase down these runs. The run rate now is 10.12, so they're right on target, bringing the required run rate down a little bit to 9.46. Still a long way to go for them, but they're going with the right type of tone and attitude to chase down these runs. Mr. Kumar comes on strike now. Full ball, full toss, and it's played again over mid-wicket area. And unfortunately, poor bowling from Chandan, who was looking quite good in the first over. 6 runs again. Beautifully played. And clears the boundary without any trouble. So expensive over from Belleville. 20 runs coming of that over. A much better over from Mississauga Dolphins' perspective, and these last 2 overs have brought them back into this fight, and they are looking at a good run rate now at 11.33 is the current run rate. Required is 9.24. Ideally, they want to try to bring it down below 8 runs and over for them to be in a comfortable chasing position. Played down the ground towards mid-on, and it's gone for 4 runs again. So lots of boundaries are coming consecutively here. Gurjeet has been a bit expensive, and this over started again with a 4. And these 2 batsmen, Amir Hamza and Nitish Kumar, are taking on the fight to Belleville. It's a partnership between these 2 at 33 now, just 14 deliveries. Again, played on mid-on area. Fuller coming across, and it's gone through his hands. Misfield. It was a tough chase, and I think the conditions had a part to do of it. And in the end, misfield, and it goes for 4 runs. So back-to-back boundaries coming here. Amir Hamza is looking dangerous and taking on the attack to Belleville here very convincingly. He's on 19 now, just 8 deliveries. Gurjeet comes in to bowl the 3rd ball of the over. 4 ball again, smashed away beautifully again through extra cover, and that's 3 4s in a row. Beautiful timing, well placed by Amir Hamza. Through the gap, no chance, and nobody is stopping that delivery. 4 runs, so 3 4s in a row, and as we were speaking, the required run rate is slowly coming down for Mississauga Dolphins. Their current run rate now has gone up to 13.14, which has helped they bring their required run rate to 8.79. So Mississauga Dolphins still require 146 runs, so 145 runs to win. Of 16.3 overs still to go. So 3 4s in a row here. Bowlers the pressure is building on to the bowlers. Last 2 overs have been quite expensive from Belleville's perspective, but it's been some very flamboyant batting from Mississauga Dolphin, some clean hitting from both the batsmen, Amir Hamza and Nitish Kumar, and both of them just facing 9 deliveries. Coincidentally, both of them are on 23 runs. What are the chances of that? To see. Beautifully played again through the covers. And another 4. Actually, this one has gone all the way for 6 runs, actually. And the umpire has signaled a 6. 4 ball, giving width. And the batsman picked that up nicely. And ended up a ball that we thought wouldn't go for 6 ended up clearing the boundary without any trouble, and that brings Mississauga Dolphins to 52 for 1 there in just 3.4 runs. Fantastic run rate that they're going at, chasing these runs at a current run rate of 14.18, and their required run rate has come down now to 8.5 runs and over. The pressure is building on Belleville's side now, on the bowling side. $18 runs of this over already, and bowler is feeling the pressure now. I think he got away with the wide delivery there. Seemed very wide, but umpire said it was within the limits, and that's the end of the 4th over. Mississauga Dolphins are 52 for 1 now. 18 runs of that over, and expensive over from Belleville. Some clean hitting, and dominant batting going on from Mississauga Dolphins. Even though they lost the first wicket from Ghani in the first over, nothing has held them back, and they've taken on this challenge, trying to chase these runs with full confidence and flamboyant batting by both the batsmen, Amir Hamza and Nitish Kumar. The partnership between these two are 47 and counting of just 19 deliveries. So we have a change of bowler, and the captain of Belleville have decided to change up a few things here, and rightly so. Majinder comes in and starts off with a great delivery. And Nitish Kumar there just trying to play down leg side. I think he's lucky he didn't sky that up in the air of the leading edge. It surprised him. A bit of a movement off the seam. At this stage, it's anybody's game. It's hard to tell which way it's going. But Mississauga Dolphins are looking in charge right now. They've brought down the required run rate down to 8.78. Still another over left for power play. This is played beautifully over mid-on. It's coming right towards the commentary box, all the way for 6 runs, almost out the park. Beautiful shot, played by Nitish Kumar again. Picked it up nicely. It was full, right in the slot area. And Nitish Kumar says, "Thank you very much." It was handed on a plate to him, and he clears it over mid-on for 6 runs. Beautiful shot from Nitish Kumar, who's looking very dangerous again. Very key player for Mississauga Dolphins. Better delivery there, Majinder just back of a length. And that's what they need to do. I think the Mississauga Dolphins batters are batting very well. Quite good off the front foot. And I think the bowlers have just over-pitched it slightly too much tonight from Belleville. Full ball again, and that's gone over the bowler's head. And as we were speaking of bowling in the slot, that one was right perfectly in the slot again for Nitish Kumar, who doesn't take any of the chances except clearing the boundary. And what a way to do it, right over the bowler's head for 6 runs. Another expensive over turning out to be for Belleville. The pressure is on them. This one pulled away, but straight to the fielder at the cow corner area, who's protecting that boundary. Otherwise, it was rushing away for 4 again. Just a single. So 13 runs of this over so far. 1 delivery still left. And Mississauga Dolphin, you have to say, at this stage in the power play, I think they are on top of the game, trying to chase down these runs. And anything can happen. Cricket is a very funny game, and at one stage you might think that one team is winning quite comfortably, and an over or 2 or a wicket or 2, and
Heartfelt
the tables have changed.
Lahori Flame Restaurant.
Mr. At the end of the 5th over, Mississauga Dolphins are 66 for 1.
Pegasus Shipping and Maritime Logistics, Mr. Imran Ahmed. Revel Realty, Mr. Abe Matthew. Canada Limo, Mr. Irfan. MK Associates, Ilyas Qureshi. What a Cake, Mr. Tariq Pervez. JKN Flooring, Mr. Kamalji.
Nitish Kumar now on 36 of 14 deliveries. He's had 4 sixes, some huge sixes by Nitish Kumar, 2 fours, an excellent strike rate of 257. While on the other hand, Amir Hamza is on 30 of 13 deliveries with 4 fours and 2 sixes, and he's cruising at a strike rate of 230 as well. So a partnership between these two, a 61 of just 25 deliveries. A very vital and important partnership for Mississauga Dolphins here. They're definitely setting the base to chasing down the score. 191 is the target. Still require 125 of 15 overs now, and a required run rate of 8.33. So, it's if they can keep that below 10 runs and over to the required run rate, definitely the batting team's game. But Belleville need to break this partnership as soon as possible. They want to keep in this game. Shot ball, given weight, and cut away. Is it going to go all the way for 4? Yes, it does. They had enough legs, and it's gone for 4. So this batting of Amir Hamza and Nitish Kumar has completely bamboozled the bowlers. They've lost their line and length now, and the pressure is building on Belleville. Umesh comes in to bowl the second ball. Full toss ball. This, unfortunately, batsman not quite getting hold of it. Just plays it straight towards deep mid-on area, and just a single. Belleville desperately needs a wicket here, but at least one. Ideally, they'll be looking 2 quick wickets if they can to get back into this game. Full ball again, nicely bowled. Just getting a bit of an inside edge there onto the pads. Nitish Kumar, dangerous batsman at the crease too for Canadian player as well. Clean hits the ball very nicely, times it well. Good stroke batsman, stroke play batsman, plays all around the ground. Appeal for an LBW looks very high, and rightfully so the umpire signals not out, signaling also that felt like it was hitting too high on the legs, but most likely would have gone over the stumps. Nitish Kumar trying to pull that delivery. Probably not as short as he expected it to be. So Mitch comes in, full ball, bit uppish, but it's clear the fielders and has enough legs to go for 4 runs. So another boundary to the tally for Mississauga Dolphins. Looks like nothing is stopping these two. Nitish Kumar just stands and delivers. He doesn't even think twice of running. As soon as he hit that ball, I think he felt like he knew that it was going to go for 4 runs. So flamboyant batting going on. Some classy shots all around the ground from Mississauga Dolphins. This partnership between these two is now astonishing 70 runs of just 30 deliveries. It's down, straight down the ground. Bowler getting a hand to it, but he was hit hard and managed to get a single. And the end of the 6th over, and at the end of the power play, what an exciting 6 overs this has been for Mississauga Dolphins. 76 for 1. And at this stage, they are looking in control. So it doesn't seem, it seems another bowling change for Belleville. They're trying to do change as many bowlers as they can and pull something out of their sleeves. Navdeep Singh is the new bowler coming in. They really desperately need to break this partnership if they want any hope in keeping the fight. Navdeep starts with a drifted down the leg side delivery. It's a wide given. It's important for Belleville to desperately get these two out as soon as possible now. Otherwise, the game seems to be getting away from them. Still a long way to go. Mississauga Dolphins in 113 runs, but with 9 wickets in hand and 14 overs to go, they're looking in control at the moment. Belleville's body language, even though they batted so well and set a very good competitive score, the fielding side's body language just seems a bit down at the moment. It's just that Nitish Kumar and Amir Hamza have really dominated this bowling and basically haven't given really Belleville any chances. And every loose deliveries basically have been punished almost to maximum runs or boundaries at least. Navdeep comes into bowl, 3rd ball of the over. 4 ball, but played off the pads towards leg side. Fielder coming from the deep. And it was good running by the batsman who managed to come back for 2. Been good cricket from Mississauga Dolphins through the batting. And they've run well through the wickets, these two, and have been hitting the ball quite nicely and cleanly, timing it quite beautifully throughout their innings. 4 ball, and this one is bowled in, completely plays across the line. Amir Hamza, batsman who's looking very dangerous as well, and a very desperate needed wicket for Belleville. And they have finally breaking this partnership. 75 runs partnership comes to an end. 33. Amir Hamza has gone for 36 of 16 deliveries with 5 fours and 2 sixes to his tally. So, Amir Hamza just playing across the line. In the end, getting bowled out. Foolish, very almost like a Yorker land delivery. It's in the block hole. And both he's looking dangerous, and then was scoring very flamboyantly throughout the grounds and all areas of the ground. So this has given Belleville some hope, something to be joyful about. It's been a tough day, tough night, as we might say, in the field tonight. You know, with a lot of rain earlier in the day when the sun was up, and you know, the ground, it hasn't given the time for the ground to fully dry out, and so it's tough to run around the field, as we saw that earlier as well in the first innings, when Mississauga Dolphins were bowling, but Dolphins have come with very full attack and great confidence shots to take on this attack to Belleville. Praveen Dow, another dangerous batsman, comes in at number 4. Starts off with the dot delivery. Required run rate is 8.28 and over at the moment. Bit of weighted cutaway from Praveen. They managed to come back for 2 runs. Backward point area. Fielder in the deep. From cover comes across to stop that delivery for a boundary. And at the end of the 7th over, Mississauga Dolphins are 84 for 2. And they're cruising very nicely at their current run rate is at 12 runs and over.
MK Associates
and required run rate
what a
is
cake,
now
Mr.
8.23. Mississauga Dolphins need 107 runs to win, 13 overs. Looking at the moment in charge of this game. And with Nitish Kumar on the strike and at the crease, it's definitely their game at the moment. Belleville getting Amir Hamza out, and it's important for them now to try to get Nitish out before he starts to score any more runs. This one, full ball right on the legs, and Nitish Kumar says, "Thank you very much. I will punish that away for 4 runs right towards fine leg." There's no fielder down the leg. A very loose delivery by Sumesh. Not the type of bowling that Belleville requires. It needs to be more consistent, and they need to bowl a bit more tight and consistently bowl more towards the fielding setup. That one was given on a plate to Nitish Kumar, and he punished that ball for 4 runs. Well, that takes, with that boundary, 4 runs. Nitish Kumar now is on 46 of just 20 deliveries. 4 fours and 4 sixes to his tally. Still cruising at a 230 strike rate. And that's the type of strike rate that you want to see if you're trying to chase down a high-scoring match. One stage we thought 150, 160 would be a good competitive score, but these teams have definitely proven us wrong, and very much nice to see. Just played off his legs towards mid-wicket, and they managed to scramble back for 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. And Mississauga Dolphins, known for a very good fighting team. They don't give up a team that goes all the way till the end. Just pushed away to the mid-on area for a single from Nitish Kumar. It's important for him to stay there and keep this scoreboard ticking. Praveen does a new batsman in. He's another flamboyant batsman, plays all around the park, multiple shots, and a strong batsman, but he's only faced 2 deliveries, so it might take a little bit time for him to settle in. At the same time, Nitish Kumar needs to take control and carry on what him and Hamid was establishing. Another single to Mississauga Dolphins. Still 8 runs coming in this over. That's all right. The moment Mississauga Dolphins required. Required run rate is 8.03. 8 runs of this over. 2 deliveries still left. 4 ball plays straight down the ground towards mid-off. There's a fielder in the deep though, so he cuts that one off. Looking for an overthrow there, Mississauga Dolphins coming. The ball hit the stumps on the throw-in, and that brings Nitish Kumar's 50 of 23 deliveries with 4 fours and 4 sixes. Fantastic batting from Nitish Kumar, much needed innings, building a good score here for Mississauga Dolphin and in pursuit to chasing this score. Full ball played down the ground again by Praveen. Just a single to end the over. And that will take Mississauga Dolphins to 94 for 2 in 8 overs. So Mississauga now Dolphins require 97 runs of just 12 overs. And not a very high run rate required now. Just over 8 runs and over. 8.08 to be exact. So very much in read. And as you can see from the worm chat, you know, Mississauga Dolphins are quite ahead at this stage compared to Belleville was in the run rate per over. And with the massive shots that we saw from Hamid, and a very important partnership between him and Nitish Kumar that was. But the main Kumar is still in there, so that's very key for Mississauga Dolphins at the moment. Only man not contributing earlier was Umair Ghani, who was dismissed for a duck, just 3 deliveries. But from there on, Amir Hamza's and Nitish Kumar's partnership has really put them into this strong position to try to chase down these runs at the moment. So looks like Navdeep still to carry on. Praveen trying to pull it away towards mid-wicket. Not quite getting a hold of it. Straight to the fielder. Yeah, guys, so always subscribe to YouTube. Press the like button. It gets the word out there that the more likes that you guys can do, you know, the more the Brampton Super League gets promoted. Always would be nice to write comments, what you think of the Brampton Super League and how the season has been from the viewer's perspective. It's always nice to see some feedback from the viewers, even if it's good or bad. Always room for improvement. And a misfield again from Belleville. And unfortunately from them, it's gone for 4 runs. Not the type of fielding that Belleville want to see at the moment. Nothing is working in the field for them. It's been tough throughout the night in the fielding. Mississauga Dolphins had a tough task in the field too. But it just depends who can manage these conditions well. At the moment, Mississauga Dolphins, with that boundary, takes him to 100 for 2. Full ball played straight down the ground, through just wide of mid-off. No chance for the fielder in the covers. Possibly if they had an extra cover as well, he could have stopped that, but it's hit quite hard and timed very beautifully through the gap for 4 runs. And that takes Mississauga Dolphins now 104. 87 required, and the required run rate has come below 8 runs and over, 7.68 at the moment. Appeal for LBW, but not out. Umpire is not interested, it seems to be. 22 runs partnership of just 12 deliveries. So Praveen Dal, who's come in, has given good support to Nitish Kumar. And that's played straight down the ground again. It's not going to go all the way. Fielder cuts it off, but they managed to come back for 2. Beautiful running by these 2 batsmen again. Nitish Kumar running the first one very hard, calling in, and in the end, pushed that single into 2 to end the over. And Mississauga Dolphins 106 for 2 now. Kumar, you can see 676 runs in 16 matches now in the Super League. And a strike rate of 229. So been very consistent throughout the season. Batsman in form throughout the year. Someone to keep an eye on. He's played Canada cricket for Canada as well. He plays there. Very dangerous batsman. Youngsters who are watching. One of the stars for Canada team and in Canada. Someone to watch, and maybe as a bowler, someone you would like to bowl at and maybe try to get him out and improve as a bowler. But at the moment, Nitish Kumar is dominating the crease. Good to see that, and good for Mississauga's perspective. Belleville, on the other hand, feeling this heat in pressure-wise. It's a bit chilly out here tonight, but the pressure is building on, and the heat is coming onto their shoulders at the moment. Still a long way to go. They can come back if they can get couple of wickets. Most importantly, Nitish Kumar at the moment. If they can get 2 or 3 quick wickets, they'll probably be back in the game. So it's a very exciting semi-final as we expected. Belleville, who won the division, it's in the air. There's a chance for a catch. Fielder comes across, puts the effort into diving, but didn't manage to get hold of it, and it looks like it's gone for 4 runs. We're just going to verify. Umpire waiting for the signal, but looks like it's gone for 4 runs, and yes, it has been signaled 4. And Nitish Kumar, another boundary to his tally. It was a good effort there by the fielder. Belleville he was running, did a forward dive, but just couldn't get hold of it. And, played nicely off his legs, guided towards final leg. No fielders down there. Fielders chasing, and throws it in, but batsman managed to get 2. Takes Nitish Kumar now on 56. 26 deliveries. Three deliveries still left of this over, 10th over, so we're getting close to that halfway mark of the inning. Flighted ball out, full toss, has slapped away, punished. A well rightly for deserved delivery. It was just lofted up in the air, looking to be hit. And something that you cannot bowl to Nitish Kumar. He is going to murder you if you're going to bowl something like that. It was just lofted up, full toss, and handed on a plate to Nitish Kumar. Slapped away for 4 runs. Much better delivery from Sandeep there. Come back there, but it's a single. It's just Belleville. Normally, I think the conditions are getting tough for them in the field. Most likely the ball getting wet, difficult to grip, and yeah, they just haven't been consistently enough bowling in the right areas. Too many loose deliveries. And, you got to give hats off to Mississauga Dolphins, Nitish Kumar, especially here right now, for taking advantage. Top edges, but it's gone safely behind square. And fielders managed to pull it back from the boundary, before the boundary, and managed to get 2 runs. To end the 10th over, Mississauga Dolphins, 119 for 2, a good over for Mississauga Dolphins. 13 runs coming of that over. Now the required run rate is just 7.2 runs on over. 72 runs needed of 10 overs. And it's looking quite tough for Belleville at the moment. Their hands are on their hips at the moment, and they're scratching their heads as much as possible. They need to pull something out of the sleeve at the moment. If they want to come back in this game. Team that has been consistently throughout the season winning their division. It's not the way that they were hoping to go on about their semi-final here. Started well with the batting, and as we were expecting, or a bit of surprise, I would say, I think it's definitely favored the batsmen tonight with the wet conditions or damp conditions on the field, and some very fantastic shots all around the ground that we've seen, especially from Mississauga Dolphins batsman Nitish Kumar, as we see him on the screen. He's been convincingly in control of this game since he's been out there on the crease. Couple of shots, miss hits in here and there, but nothing really, I would say, a chance that he really gave, you can say, to the fielding side. Being completely in control, going on about chasing these runs. Mississauga Dolphins, and throughout the season they've been up and down. They've had a few losses here and there, but where it counts now, and they're looking in a very good position to securing that position in the finals at the moment. But I don't want to jinx it for anybody. Both these teams really deserve to be in the finals, but unfortunately for both of them, only one can make it to the finals, the winner of this match. And but both great teams to watch, and something, they shouldn't be too disappointed. It's been a good season from Belleville throughout. They travel a lot to come to this ground. I think almost 3 hours driving one way. It's good effort from them and good commitment from the players to come and play here in Brampton Super League. Misfield and an overthrow, unnecessary. Bowler's definitely disappointed there, not happy with the fielder. He thought it was a bit of an unnecessary attempt for a run out that ended up costing another run. Every run at this stage counts. It's getting quite tight, but Mississauga Dolphins looking in control at the moment. And this one's He's playing towards third manish area and single. Oh, the sloppy fielding again from the keeper this time. Bad throw from the fielder most likely, and Mississauga Dolphin managed to get another single on overthrow. So 2 overthrows coming in this over. Not the right attitude from the fielding. It seemed like they're losing their tempo. The pressure is building on Belleville, and it's definitely showing that at the moment. Nicely swept away, and this fielder out there in the deep behind square managed to cut it. It looked like it was going for 4 runs, but fielder in the deep coming across managed to stop that boundary. Just 2 runs, 7 runs off this over. One more delivery left. Last ball of the 11th over. The deep thing comes in. Nice width given and cut away beautifully. And this time, no chance for the fielder at the covers. 4 runs. So, like we say, the Belleville just giving too many loose deliveries. Again, width given to the Mississauga Dolphin batsmen, and they say thank you very much. Slapped it away, timed it beautifully. No chance for the field in the deep. 4 runs to end the over. Mississauga Dolphins 130 for 2 in 11 overs, and they are chasing, it looks like at this stage, in a very comfortable position at this stage to chasing down these runs. Target is 191. They require 61 now of 9 overs. At a required run rate is 6.78. So at this stage, their current run rate is 11.82. So it's been fireworks of batting, I might say. We've seen shots all around the ground. And then there comes in. What was a single. Mr. Kamar is there, just holding on to the crease. He's, I don't think nothing unnecessary for him needed now. He's definitely built a very solid base here for Mississauga Dolphin, and big contribution for putting them in a comfortable position for this victory. It's important for him now to try to bring this game home for Mississauga Dolphins, and because any wicket or 2 in this stage can change anything for Mississauga. So he'll be looking to try to stay at the crease till the last runs have been scored. And right before so, he's definitely got the ability and the experience in doing that. So Manjinder comes in to bowl the 4th ball of the over. It's pushed away nicely off the front foot through wide of mid-off for a single. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Smash that like button, even if you like it or don't like the matches. It's always nice to get the information out there and helps us promote Brampton Super League. So that's all we like you guys to do is smash and obliterate that like button if possible. And also write some comments in the section below there after the live chats. Goods, the bads, the uglies of the Super League, or whichever you guys think, your opinions would be really appreciated. Manjinder comes in to bowl the last ball of the 12th over. Play nicely. Bit of crosses bat by Praveen, but effective towards mid-on. A single looks like it to end the 12th over, and Mississauga Dolphins now 136 for 2. 55 runs more required of 8 overs, and required run rate is 6.88. So another change of bowling here from Belleville. They're getting right desperate to try to get this batsman out. Most importantly, Nitish Kumar, but now Praveen has started to get going as well. 31 of 19 deliveries. See if Lovepreet can pull something out of his sleeve here to break this partnership. Nicely played over covers. Feeling the D, just falling short of the boundary. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Beautifully played of the front foot through covers, over covers, and just falling short of the boundary. 1 bounce, 4 runs. 51 runs is required now. Run rate, these guys have really brought it down now, and most contributed from Nitish Kumar as well. He's contributed 65 runs of 32 deliveries. Hats on to him for building this score and chasing down these runs for Mississauga Dolphins. Good reply back from Lovepreet there, full delivery, much out of the wideish line. That's been, I think, the downfall for Belleville. You know, they're a good, solid team throughout, very well balanced with the bat and the ball. Just, I think the conditions haven't favored them in the field. Even the Dolphins had a tough time as well. Beautiful delivery again, just missing the off stump. And I think just the lack of inconsistency has what held Belleville back here and giving them more of a tougher position right now to be in the finals. But got to give credit to Mississauga Dolphins with even the tough conditions. We thought that 190 runs was going to be a tough challenge. So there's still 51 runs they require. But they've come on to this attack and definitely have taken on the attack to Belleville. They lost their first wicket in the first over, but from there on, you know, Nitish Kumar and Hamid will really set that tone for Mississauga Dolphin and built a great shot. Nicely played off the pads, but as a fielder, deep square, like just falling short of him. I guess a half a chance for a catch, but it was in the end it was just a single. No unnecessary now risk needed from Mississauga Dolphins. I think at this stage it's their game to lose, if anything, from this. You know, 8 wickets in hands, so 7 overs to go after this delivery. 50 runs required. They're looking in a very solid position for this victory. Short ball and pulled away towards mid-wicket area. Not going to go all the way. Well, actually, it has gone all the way for 4 runs. Had enough legs there to reach the boundary. So another expensive over, 3 dots in a row, but in the end, 9 runs coming off that over. Mississauga Dolphins, 145 for 2 after 13. 46 needed of 7 overs. At a required run rate now has slipping. It's come down to 6.57. At this stage, Mississauga Dolphins are very comfortable in this winning position. But anything can happen. Cricket is a very strange game, and a team that you might think is comfortably winning, a few deliveries can change the whole perspective of the game. So I don't think Belleville shouldn't give up as of yet. The body language is definitely down, but they need to keep positive and fighting till the end in order to give themselves a chance of reaching the finals of this playoffs, which will be next Tuesdays. September 30th will be the finals of the first division, as we are watching now, as well with the Premier Division. So, as well, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned for tomorrow as well, which is normally our days on Tuesdays. We'll be bringing 2 great semi-finals, must-watch matches. Very exciting matches, and to see who reaches the final in the Premier Divisions. Will be a semi-final first with the Nasser and Canadian Kings, and then the second semi-final will be coming in a bit later in the night between Royal Tigers and FCA. And a night not to be missed out if you're a cricket fan around the world watching cricket, Brampton Super League. A night to be make sure you are booked, watching on your phone, possibly even on your laptop, computer, or even on your TVs. So we're getting close to the end of the season. We're basically there, and hopefully the weather stays with us, and hopefully we can see some good cricket in the final stages and bring some good excitement for the viewers. So Mississauga Dolphins now 150 for 2 with that single. 41 required. And nicely played towards the covers. Fielder in the deep. Just restricts the batsmen to a single. Six runs coming off this over. Looks like Mississauga Dolphins have planned the batting very well, strategically, and consistently just kept that run rate going. They played very well, started off beautifully through the power play, which was the key, and bringing that required run rate down, and have definitely given them in a great position here for the finals. Still 38 runs required. And Nitish Kumar now is on 70 runs of the 34 deliveries, while even Praveen now has reached to 43 of 29 deliveries. So fantastic stuff to see. 54 runs partnership, 71 runs partnership between these two now. 44 deliveries, so it has come on a very flying stage. Belleville definitely feeling the pressure on them, and they'll be disappointed that thought that they should have bowled a bit better. Just I think hasn't been their night in the field. This one played beautifully through mid-wicket again. Nicely played. 4 runs. Nothing is stopping Nitish Kumar tonight. Another great batsman of Canada. And anything played in the ball in the slot, he has punished it away. Even though it was a bit cross, but very well effective at this stage. Nitish Kumar has been there since the beginning. He is seeing that cricket ball like a soccer ball or a football, depending on which part of the world you are from. And and now back to back again, another 4 pulled away, almost identical area, and it's gone for 4 runs, and that takes him to 78 now. 36 deliveries, and that is his 9th 4 to his tally with 4 sixes. Strike rate of 216. And very much in control of anything that is being given to him. Nothing. I think the bowlers are completely out of their options of what to bowl to him at the moment. 4 ball again, played over mid-on, coming straight to the commentary box. 6 runs. So 14 runs so far of this over. And it's 24 runs required. And it's looking like Mississauga Dolphins are going to be playing that final next week on Tuesday, the 30th, with Saga Sixers. Back to back, this one. Straight, almost 6 runs, but the fielder and the deep gets his hand to it right on the boundary. Didn't really hold on to the catch, but managed to stop the boundary. The wicket was probably the more important at this stage, but I think it's looking very tough for Belleville now to try to defend this score. 5 overs still left after this, and 23 runs required for victory. So what an exciting semi-final this has been between Mississauga Dolphins and Belleville. A bit more not as one-sided as it was in the previous semi-final between Saga Sixers and Fusion. Beautifully played again, full toss. And Nitish Kumar says, thank you very much. Another ball handed to him on a plate. You can't bowl that to Nitish Kumar. He is going to punish you away. And lofted, full toss, given width, punished for 4 runs. That takes him to 91 of just 39 deliveries. 15 overs gone. Mississauga Dolphins 175 for 2. So Nitish Kumar needs 9 runs for his 100. A very great milestone he would have achieved here tonight. He's been the man for Mississauga Dolphin and most likely the man of the match at this stage. He's single-handedly taken on this attack of Belleville, anything that is bowled at him. And, he has an answer for it. So 16 runs required for Mississauga Dolphins. They have those eyes set for the final, but it's not over till the last runs. Important for them, these two now. Praveen as well, who's on 44 of just 30 deliveries. He hasn't hit any sixes tonight, but he's hit four fours to his tally. Still a strike rate of 146. Given great support. 93 runs partnership for these two. 50 of just 50 deliveries. I'll give hats off. These two have brought this game home for Mississauga Dolphins. Belleville, you know, it shouldn't be too disappointing. It's been a good season to them. Unfortunately, a team that won the division were hoping to at least play the finals. It's very heartbreaking, you know, to come so close and and lose in the semifinals. Unfortunately, one team does always have to end up losing. It's not the right feeling, you know. I've been with teams and over the years, and we've come so close to going into the finals and losing the semifinals, even though we've been in teams where we won certain championships, playoffs, finals. But yeah, it's quite heartbreaking. You put a lot of effort in, and coming so close and being so far. You know. But they shouldn't be too disappointed. It'd be a lot of good things. They're getting promoted for the next season. Automatically, they'll be in the Premier Division, Belleville, even though they're going to get knocked out tonight, looks like it, most likely or not. But coming next year, you know, it's going to be a new season. This team does have a lot of good talent in their squad with the bat and ball. Just hasn't been there night to night with the ball. And I think compared to them and Mississauga Dolphins, a lot of more experienced senior players, most likely, playing in Canada for a long time and for the Dolphins side. And I think just handling the tough conditions in the bowling side in the field and keeping the ball dry, I think that's what's really set the teams apart. And a beautiful shot played off to the mid-wicket area, and it looks like it's gone all the way for 6 runs. So just 7 runs needed, where Nitish Kumar needs 2 runs for his 100. This has been the man to watch. Great player throughout. He's been hitting the ball all over the park tonight, and he'll be a man to watch in the finals as well. And what a night it's been to watch him, and it's been a privilege to sit here and watch a very exciting match, and a match that we like to see. Lots of runs coming around from both sides of the Pacific, and he's coming back for 2, and that's going to bring his 100. A very much deserved 100 by Nitish Kumar. And he's just 5 runs needed. 142 deliveries with 9 fours, 7 sixes, and an astonishing strike rate of 238. And a man who is definitely in form, and Mississauga Dolphins will be hoping that he keeps his momentum going and uses it in the finals, because that's going to be another exciting match. Saga Sixers looks like it's going to be, and they'll be facing the winners of tonight's game, which is most likely going to be now Mississauga Dolphins. And a match that you cannot miss to see, and it's going to be an exciting and very much anticipated final. And to come to the end of the 2025 Brampton Super League season. What a season it's been here in Brampton. I've sat here most of the time commentating this match, and it's been a joyful with the ups and downs of all the teams, and but to hats off, you know, I think the batting has been astonishing throughout the season. A lot of high-scoring matches. Maybe I like to see a little bit more bowlers coming in control, but these days, you know, it's been it's always been a batting side cricket. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out to be next season, and looking forward to it. Still not over yet. Finals to be played. We got still more cricket coming tomorrow. Two great semi-finals to be happening there. That will be in the Premier Divisions. So these Mississauga Dolphins all be looking now comfortably in the finals, and important for them to win as well with Saga Sixers. Whoever wants to get promoted I believe Belleville will be automatically get promoted, even though that they've lost the semi-final due to being their group stages winners. So at least they got something for their hard work, and it's given out. It was a bit of a late decision. We thought the batsman was in, but Nitish Kumar has been run out. They were trying to sneak in an extra run there and direct hit. Also, the bowler got hold of that and throw in and managed to hit the stumps, and umpire gave it run out. So something that we were not really expecting, but just 4 runs required now.
Shake. Try start
And always,
trading
ladies
retail
and
and wholesale,
gentlemen,
Mr.
stay
SM.
tuned here, and I'm
of
Irfan
Brampton.
Mudassir, your
To all the
commentator.
representatives of
Been presenting the crispy Brampton Super League in support with Quetta Gladiators. Always subscribe, like our channels, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and we appreciate all the big fans and supporters of this league who tune in, and I've seen this league grow throughout this first year of our mainstream, and very excited to see another next season as well, even though the season is not over yet, and looking forward to the finals as well next week. So stay tuned, and still some cricket left, and most importantly the semi-finals tomorrow, as well on Tuesday will we be here. We'll be a bit later than our regular time. That starts at 4:30 because there's only 2 games tomorrow. I believe the first game will be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, local Canadian. So wherever you are in the world, please adjust your clocks accordingly. Local people will be informed. So subscribe and like that. And a beautiful shot played, cutaway or backward point to end the game with a boundary, and that takes Mississauga Dolphins and secures their position in the final. And Belleville, unfortunately for them, a very good season comes to an end. They were very close to reaching the finals, but ends up losing right at the end in the semifinals. So hats off to them for a fantastic season. And we'll definitely see them come stronger next year. And congratulations to them anyways for getting promoted for the Premier Division next season. And this is your ladies and gentlemen, guys, Irfan Mudassir signing out. And until tomorrow, stay tuned, and we'll catch you back on Tuesday for the 2 semifinals of the Premier Division.